Hey y'all, it's David, the Georgia photographer, and today I'm in downtown Chattanooga again, and I brought the Leica CL. I've got it out. This has quickly became my street photography camera. It just is. I shoot with the SL2 some, but it's mainly for architectural if I bring it to the city. I'm trying to document like architecture or shapes or something. If I'm just shooting general photography, it's this one. Now, currently it's wearing a 17mm f1.4. In the bull bag, here's my camera bag. In this bag, I have the 35mm f1.4. Both of these are those TTArtisan lenses. See, there it is. I'll probably put this on it at some point, mainly because there's a couple of shots I'm gonna take that are documentary style. I'm kind of tracking the construction of a couple of projects in Chattanooga over time, and I've gotten some early photos, and now they're actually progressing with the construction. So I've been shooting them at 50mm focal length on the SL2. So today, to get similar focal lengths, I'm gonna use the 35 because it's crop sensor and all that jazz. Now, there's other stuff in the bag. Here is my rain cover, Walmart sack. Actually, I think this is from Ingles. There's a charger because I really need that on the Photowalk. I'll probably set that aside. Some batteries for the cameras, the video camera, what's it, DJI Osmo Action, and then the spare batteries for the Leica CL camera. And that's all I'm going to take. I'm going to actually put this on my belt and just wear it as I go. That way I've got all of my accessories with me. I've got a cup of Mean Mug coffee, so we can enjoy a little bit of hot coffee in the middle of the hot day. Right now it is 10 after 4. 10 after 4 means traffic. People are getting off work and everybody's going home, so there's a lot of movement. Maybe I'll find something interesting to photograph. Let's go for a walk. I've reevaluated. I'm gonna take the cup of coffee, the camera, the rain cover, which is a Walmart sack, and a pair of these batteries that back it up, these little guys, and the video camera, and that's all. I've pared it down even further. I'm just going to run the 35 and not worry about having a wide angle lens with me today. Well, I've only made it so far on my walk. Stopped by a store right over there and looked at really high-end audio visual equipment, and came out after looking at said video equipment, and it's raining. So as you can see, and my camera is in its cover, so there's no photo taking when it's in this condition. So I've ducked under a little bit of a cover, as you can see up here, and I'm waiting on the rain to kind of move out a little bit before I head on down the street. And it looks like it's starting to let up some. It come through a pretty good little shower there for a minute. The pavement's been hot enough, it's been drying it off of it about as fast as it falls on it, so it's getting there. But so far, I took a picture of the side of the wall with the Wrigley Spearmint logo on it, because they're about to build a hotel there and you won't be able to see that logo no more, if I had to guess, after it's done. And just kind of capturing things as I go. All right, looks like we might be dry for a few minutes. Let's move out. See them clouds? They look kind of ominous. I'm gonna press on. I don't want to go down here and get photos of the two projects, but it's kind of got me sweating it a little bit. My camera's not waterproof, so hopefully I'll be okay. It's gonna come as a couple of sprinkles. It's spotty, so that's a good thing. Yeah, here we are. Market and 10th. Okay, I'm down here at 4th and Broadway, and across the street used to be a parking lot, and now let me see, what is it? An Embassy Suites is being built in the parking lot of the movie theater that's down here. So what I'm doing is I'm documenting it coming up out of the ground, basically. I've got photos of when it was a lot and they had just stripped it off, and then as this building has grown, I've added to those photos. I photographed this building too, and I have those photos, but I didn't do it as organized as I'm doing these, so it's harder to find them. But it was a renovation. That building already existed. I just documented them cleaning it up and painting it and putting in new windows, you know, making it into a semi-truck logistics company. But it was a vacant building for a long time. The other building is the Chattanooga Bank building, and I've had this kind of love affair with that building ever since I've been doing street photography in downtown. I go by that building and routinely photograph it, even for no other reason than just to document the effects of time on it. It used to have a Roan Regency jeweler's kiosk on one corner before they moved out to Hamilton Place, and I've got photos from that period. I don't know if I ever photographed through the window because it used to have all of the furnishings, and before they boarded it up, you could look through the windows and see that all the furnishings were still in the store. And I don't think I ever stuck my camera to the window and photographed that, so that's probably lost to history. But yeah, I've got quite a few photos of that building as it's evolving, and it's supposedly, I think, if I understand right, it's turning into a Hilton. But I got some photos of it, a couple of the standard angles, and then of this building here, I've got a couple of angles I get one down towards the Discovery, the museum, whatever it's called. It's a little kids like play area thing right around the corner here over on Chestnut. And then I get the one with the Tennessee Aquarium in the background as well from this second tree here on Broad. I picked this tree so I'd have a landmark so I could come back to it and get the same perspective every time. That's why I told you I was going to shoot 50mm on it. That's because I want the same perspective every time I photograph it so that you can just kind of see the photos evolving over time. And I come back about once a month to get a photo. That's plenty of time for something of this magnitude to change a little bit. I got a big tower crane in it. I got some photos last month of the tower crane unloading stuff out here in the street, but I was here earlier in the day. This is what it looks like to go on a photo walk in downtown Chattanooga. As you can see, it's remarkably devoid of people. And the people you do see typically don't want their picture taken, so I don't take it. That's why you see me sticking so much to the photography I do. I'm just not one of those people. Anyway, let's go back to the studio or the computer. Let's look at what the editing software says I got today. Come on, let's go.